What if you fell off a cruise ship at night? 10 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week. You fall off a cruise ship at night, and the lights vanish behind you in seconds. The ocean feels warm until your body realizes it is alone and unsupported. Your first danger is not sharks, it is panic. Panic makes you waste energy, inhale water, and lose the ship's direction in the dark. Cold shock can hit even in mild water because your breathing spikes. If you gasp while a wave breaks, you can aspirate water and spiral fast. The ship keeps moving, and you are a dot in black water. Without an immediate alarm, the distance grows every minute like a treadmill you cannot outrun. Most people think they should swim hard toward the lights. That usually backfires, because exhaustion comes quickly and a tired swimmer sinks lower in waves. Your best move in the first minutes is to float and stabilize breathing. A life jacket or life ring turns survival into time, and time is your only currency. Waves don't have to be huge to hide you from view. From the ship's deck, a 1-meter swell can erase a headlight-sized target completely. The ocean is not a place you fight. It is a place you manage, because conservation beats heroics every time. Within 10 minutes, your body starts cooling and tightening. Even warm water pulls heat away, and muscle fatigue makes your movements less precise. Saltwater stings your eyes and lips, and that increases panic. The more you wipe your face and tread, the more energy you burn for no gain. If you have anything reflective, it becomes valuable even at night. A shiny object can catch searchlights, and searchlights are what turn probability into rescue. The fastest path to rescue is not swimming, it is being seen. Visibility is a technical problem, not a strength contest. If nobody saw you fall, the ship may not know for a long time. Cruise ships have procedures, but procedures begin only when the incident is detected. Detection depends on cameras, witnesses, and onboard systems. In the dark, with noise and crowds, detection can be delayed by minutes or hours. Once the ship notices, the first action is to turn and deploy a search pattern. But turning a large vessel takes time, and time turns you into a wider search area. Before moving on to 1 hour, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment if you want more videos like this. Now you face the 1-hour reality, drifting. Wind and current move you even if you do nothing, and that movement is often faster than your ability to swim. You might hear engines in the distance and feel hope. But sound travels strangely over water, and you can misjudge direction by hundreds of meters. If you try to chase sound, you waste energy and move unpredictably. Unpredictable movement makes search patterns less effective, because they rely on expectation. A life jacket keeps your airway above the surface. Without one, fatigue can lower your mouth into waves, and small splashes become dangerous over time. After the initial shock, the enemy becomes exposure. Exposure is slow, boring, and deadly because it erodes decision-making. After an hour, your skin starts to prune and your muscles cramp. Saltwater disrupts comfort, and discomfort pushes people into bad choices. You will feel thirsty quickly, even surrounded by water. Drinking seawater is a trap, because salt increases dehydration and accelerates confusion. Night hides sun risk, but it increases cold risk. Even in moderate climates, wind over wet skin pulls heat away and can trigger hypothermia. Hypothermia doesn't always look like shivering in movies. It can look like clumsy hands, slower thinking, and a calm feeling that makes people stop trying. If you have a whistle or any sound device, use it in bursts. Sound helps when a boat is near, but constant noise exhausts you and wastes the tool. Light is the most powerful signal at night. A phone flashlight, a small strobe, or even a screen glow can be the difference between unseen and found. But phones die fast when wet and cold. Battery life drops, and water intrusion can end the only signal you have within minutes. If you have no light, your best signal is your position relative to the ship. That means you must fight the urge to drift away by overkicking. In the first night, the ocean can feel infinite. That psychological effect is real, and it causes people to give up when rescue is still possible. Most rescues happen because the search box is small and fast. The longer detection takes, the larger the box becomes, and the odds fall mechanically. Now shift to the one-day scenario. Daylight returns, but it brings a new enemy. Sun exposure and dehydration can become more dangerous than cold. The sun reflects off water and hits you from above and below. That doubles exposure and burns skin faster than you expect. Your lips crack and swell, and swallowing becomes painful. Pain increases panic, and panic increases energy use, which increases dehydration. A key survival rule is to minimize movement. Movement produces heat loss at night and water loss by sweat in day, and it does not bring land closer. If you spot a ship on the horizon, swimming toward it can be irrational. Ships can be moving away, and a tired swimmer cannot close that distance. Instead, you use a signal strategy. Make yourself visible when a target is close enough to notice. Visibility beats pursuit, because pursuit often ends in exhaustion. In daylight, your best visibility is contrast. Bright colors, reflective surfaces, and waving in a deliberate pattern can break the monotony of waves. But waving too much burns energy. You want short, decisive bursts when a boat or aircraft is plausibly scanning your area. Aircraft rescue is a lottery of timing and detection. Planes can cover area faster, but they also miss small targets easily if glare and waves hide you. Survival at sea is not one dramatic moment. It is a sequence of small choices that either preserve time or destroy it. After 24 hours without fresh water, cognition begins to degrade. You become slower at judging distance, slower at planning, and more impulsive. That is why myths kill people. The myth, drink seawater a little, feels like relief, but it accelerates dehydration and can trigger delirium. Delirium creates another trap: false land and false lights. Your brain starts creating patterns, and you begin moving toward things that are not there. As your throat dries, you may stop sweating. That sounds good, but it means temperature regulation is failing and heat injury risk rises. Night returns and brings cold again. You are now weaker, and cold hits faster because your body has fewer reserves. Your hands lose dexterity, and simple tasks become hard. If you had any signaling tool, this is when dropping it becomes more likely. Now we move into the 1-week scenario, which is brutal without a flotation device or fresh water. The core limit is dehydration, not bravery. Most humans cannot survive a week without water and open exposure. Heat, wind, and salt spray accelerate fluid loss, and the timeline compresses. If you are in a life raft, the story changes. A raft reduces heat loss, increases visibility, and can include emergency water or a desalinator. But if you are only in a life jacket, your body becomes the container. Every hour, the ocean takes a little more from you in exchange for nothing. By day 3 or 4, weakness becomes severe. Standing decisions like signaling discipline collapse, and you may stop responding to rescue opportunities. This is the cruel part. Rescue can pass nearby without you reacting. Exhaustion can make you quiet, passive, and unable to wave or shout. Even your voice weakens. Shouting becomes less effective, and that can make a rescuer miss the only clue that you are still alive. Meanwhile, currents can carry you into shipping lanes or away from them. That random movement matters more than your own efforts, which is why early detection is everything. The most important event is not what you do in the water. It is whether the ship discovers you quickly and launches the right search. Cruise ships have man-overboard procedures and coordination with coast guards. But procedure is only as fast as detection, and detection is the fragile link. When the alarm is raised quickly, rescue windows can be measured in hours. When the alarm is raised late, rescue becomes a multi-day area search with far lower probability. Survival at sea is mostly about flotation, visibility, and time, not about fighting the water. The best move is to be detected early. That means man-overboard sensors, vigilant crew, and immediate alerts matter more than any individual strength. It also means the safest travel is not luck, it is systems. Railings, cameras, alarms, and response drills are what turn accidents into rescues. The ocean is not hostile in a dramatic way. It is indifferent, and indifference punishes small mistakes with slow physics. So if you fell off a cruise ship at night, the question is not, can you swim? It's, can you stay afloat, stay visible, and stay calm long enough to be found?